I'm Carl from Bushfire Photography. I'm recording this video from our studio in Felixstowe. Today I'd like to tell you a little bit about the albums that we offer our wedding clients. This is something which it's easier to show you than to tell you about over the phone, so hopefully you enjoy this video. First of all, I'd like to show you our coffee book style album. These are a hardback album with a glossy cover, and you can customise the cover with your favourite picture on the front, with your names and wedding date perhaps, and also images on the back too. Now, the most popular thing about this album is that it contains all your wedding pictures. This is why it's proved to be so popular with not only couples but their parents as well. It's easy to take this size album to show off to your friends at work perhaps, or just take around with you wherever you go. It's a little bit smaller than like a traditional feature album that we offer. Because you've got all the pictures in here, you've got everything from your getting ready pictures through to your ceremony pictures, all the way through to your first dance and beyond. Because it has so many pictures in it, typically these albums will have about 80 or 90 pages in it, and they have quite a few pictures per page, but this way nothing gets missed, and this is why so many couples love these kind of albums. That's our coffee book style album. Now the next albums that we offer are predominantly made by Graphic Studio. It's an Italian company based just outside of Venice. Now their albums are absolutely beautiful, probably some of the world's very best wedding albums, and we're proud to work in partnership with Graphic Studio with their wedding albums. Now when our couples come in to choose their albums, we can give them lots and lots of different sort of ways of presenting the album to them. Very handy thing to have this swatch book here. It shows you many different covers and page options that you can have. The thing with a wedding album is something to be held, and so you need to touch and feel the materials that it's made of to really feel the quality and to really know what your album's going to be like when you receive it. So this is a swatch book. Let me just show you a few little examples of the options in there. These are the cover options just here. This one here is a metallic album. You can see what the finished album looks like down here. You can see sort of colours that are available, satin silver or the satin gold, or you've got the gloss silver or the gloss gold. You can have your name and your wedding date also printed onto the album cover. So really nice option. It's been very popular, the metal one. Lots and lots of different other covers available. One of my favourites is a Napa leather cover. Very bright modern colours in this one. A very contemporary leather album which just won't date. Very stylish. On top of the album cover options that are displayed in this swatch book here, you have the page materials. You can have smooth pages or textured pages, pearlescent pages, lots and lots of different options which you can actually see the actual finish and touch it and see if you like it or not. Also, whether the pages thickness can have a huge impact on how the album looks and feels. These are the thin pages here, so you can see it's more of a floppy page. The thick page is probably the most popular one because it allows us to have many pages in an album, and it has a nice rigid feel to it. They also do even thicker rigid page, which is more suitable to albums with maybe like 15 or 20 spreads in it, but it's a lot thicker pages. So if you had an album with like perhaps 50, 60 spreads, then your album would be absolutely ginormous. So that's why the thick one is often more popular. The choice is yours. That's the great thing. That's the swatch book. Now the albums also come boxed and they have different covers. I'm going to show you a few of those right now. One of our favourite ones is this one here, the Young Book. Let me just show you that very quickly. Young Books comes in its own box. Again, this is totally customisable. You can have different finishes like canvas, leather, even linen finishes. All different colours are available to you. With the box, you can actually have an image inlaid in the cover if you wish. Again, you can have your name and wedding date actually printed onto the cover of the album as well. Lots of different choices. Now the album design itself, we keep quite simple. We don't want our albums to date at all. So when you go back to your album in 10, 15, 20 years time, it's still going to be as fresh as when you first received it. So we only have around about 3 to 4 images per spread. This is a feature album, remember. So this is where your very favourite pictures will feature in this album. Typically our couples get 400 to 500 images. In these albums we typically put around about 50 images in it, so you choose your favourites. But the layout's nice and simple. They allow the pictures to speak, We don't go for anything like gimmicky like editing or anything like that. So all the pictures will look really, really nice for years and years to come. You can do a mixture of colour and black and white should you wish. As you can see, absolutely beautiful way to show off your images. Now the thing is with a lot of our couples, they really appreciate having a printed image to show off, and our feature albums are perfect for that. Sometimes our mums and dads would like them as well, so we do offer parents albums. I'll just show you those. So first of all, this is one of our really huge big albums that we can offer. As you can see, lots and lots of different sizes, so we can really get a size to suit you. This is like a woodlook book box that this album comes in. Now this is an album which is got a cover which we call the Crystal Glance. So it's a lovely big glossy image that you can see just here. And again, the actual design itself is identical, actually not very similar, but identical into no matter what size album that you choose. So it really is just choosing the right kind of like papers and covers and sizes that you wish. But again, one image, 2, 3 images per layout is all you need to really set these albums apart. So this may be your album, but mum and dad may want something a little bit smaller. So we do a parent size album, which a lot of mums like to take and show off. As you can see here, it's like a little smaller version of the album, has the exact same layout, which you can show off all your images as well. So you can see you can really downscale the layouts and design as well. So totally and utterly bespoke albums for you. So I hope this has been useful to you. Just to explain a little bit about our albums. So many options that you can have, fine art papers, all sorts. This is a classic leather album, which again won't date at all. This is important because wedding albums are heirloom pieces. So we don't want your albums to date in 15, 20 years time. We want them to look as fresh and as new as the day you first got it. So this is a fine art paper, this album here. Again, you can see the design and layout is very simple, very minimalist, and that's just a perfect way to show off your favourite wedding pictures. So I really hope you've enjoyed this video. If you want to see more of our pictures, please go to www.bushfirephotography.co.uk where you can see a lot more of our work there. And if you're thinking about getting an album, please feel free, give us a call and we can come and have a chat and see if we can get an album which is perfect for you. Thank you very much. My name's Carl Middleditch and I look forward to seeing you at wedding sometime soon. Thank you. Goodbye.